That's life. Life is joy. Life is bliss. Our spirit is that way. If we are free from stress and tension, and laughter is natural to us, isn't it? See, when a baby, not hungry, not sleepy, not stressed, laughter, joy oozes out of it naturally. That's why the ancient rishis of India, they have already said, the life has sprung from bliss. And that's your nature.
So that's the place we come from, and that's the place we're going to, right? The true self that's within, outside of the accumulated memory of stress and anxiety. And
Correct.
for the vast majority of people, we're under the identification that we are a somebody. We're this personality that's operating in the world, and that's the source of so much suffering. So how do you support people in breaking through the illusion of who they think they are and to tapping into who they truly are, to truly know thyself?
First of all, the urge to know oneself has to rise from within. This arises on two occasions. One is when one has an inquisitive mind, scientific mind, a researcher's mind. On the other side, the second option is when people are miserable, when they're confused, they don't know what to do. Then also it says, hey, wait a minute, what is that I want to know? Who am I? And what is that I want in my life? These questions should arise, and it is natural that it arises when you are fed up with all the problems and miseries. When you are up to the brim, then you say, hey, enough is enough. Right? So either through a curious or inquisitive mind or through a frustrated mind, you reach a point where you want to know yourself. You want to find what is the meaning of life. Right? I prefer the earlier one. You should have that scientific temper. See, that inquisitive mind. See, what is life is all about? Who am I? These questions indicate maturity of our intellect.
That's so beautiful, because we all start in this world with these bright, wide eyes. We're so curious. We have such a seeking. We want to learn, and then we kind of get pushed on dogmas and beliefs onto us, right? And we create these conclusions about what reality is, and then we think
Absolutely.
Yeah.
A true seeker will be free from all type of dogmas.
A lot of people really struggle with coming to terms with their own ignorance. Just saying I don't know is really difficult for a lot of people. So how do you support individuals coming back to the realization that they just don't know what they don't know, and it's okay, and that can actually be the starting point to eventually know?
Absolutely, yes. See, the journey of life is from an ugly I don't know to a beautiful I don't know. When you're frustrated, or you say, I don't know, don't ask me. Yeah. Even the things you know, you deny. You say, I don't know. At least you say that way. Correct?
Yeah.
But then you move on to a space wherein you realize there is so much more to know. What you know is very little. So then you come to a place of, I don't know. You see, that's what all the scientists do say. See, the more you know, the unknown grows. So now, the beautiful I don't know leads you to meditation. The ugly I don't know leads you to more frustration and misery.
That beautiful I don't know, most people are familiar with the former, right? Where it's I don't know and I need to know, and it causes a lot of stress for individuals. But when you find silence in the many ways that you can, you allow that natural curiosity to bubble back up within you. So supporting individuals to find the quiet silence within, to kind of allow their mental activity to settle down a little bit. How do you support individuals in doing that?
Meditation and also Sudarshan Kriya, the sky breathing techniques. Kriya, if you do Kriya, this issue of your mind racing all the time and not settling down will all be taken care of. Kriya helps individuals and also in communities. It has helped millions around the globe to calm down, settle, and all that.
Yeah. We're all seeking for freedom when it comes down to it. Sometimes consciously, sometimes unconsciously. We kind of have, many of us, this habitual tendency to go back into compulsive pleasure seeking as a source for freedom. But to come back into consciously seeking freedom, like you're speaking to, is a beautiful invitation for people. And so how do you see, when you look at the world and how individuals act, how we seek for freedom consciously and unconsciously?
Doesn't matter. As I said, conscious seeking freedom is the wisdom of the intelligent. Unconscious seeking of freedom is natural because you don't want to be miserable. Either case, it's okay. You must find the freedom. Just seeking alone doesn't help. And finding freedom, you have to go within. It cannot just come from outside. And to go within, you need tools and techniques. See, because we are so programmed in dealing with things outside, we never take time to go in. And here, the meditation, breathing techniques, kriya, all this help.